Alright guys, here we are at Virginia. Again, you've seen it before, I'm going to say it again, Virginia, $25 all day, Mondays. Get out here every second Tuesday of every month. Back market challenge. Beautiful.
Oh, well, we're having a plug down here over a chip with my new wedge.
He's got a new wedge. So what Richo's been doing and what I've been doing, so I've done it yesterday, and what Richo's done is today. We're going to talk about the new TAYLORMADE TP5 and TP5x balls. This is not necessarily a review, it is basically just a quick initial thoughts, initial impressions. So Richo hasn't hit any full shots with this yet?
No, just had a bit of a chip around the green, but I always like to either chip or putt.
That's where it starts.
That's where I like to start with the ball.
I'll go pick that up.
You pick that up,
yeah.
I'll keep talking. So that's where I like to start with the ball.
Yes.
If I like it off the wedge or the putter, then I'm happy to take it further.
Now, before we keep going, what are your thoughts on that? So you've literally chipped a dozen balls each or so with each. The only difference between the two is the color and the number. One's black and one is red. The red is the TP5X. And then the black is the normal TP5. That there and the yellow, geez, I'm colorblind. In the blue is the normal TP5. The TP5X has a bit of red in it.
Was it the X that seemed to be coming off the club a little bit quicker?
Yes, so that was literally Richo's initial impression. Like he literally, first three chips he hit, he just goes, wow, that wants to come off the face.
It just seemed to want to come off the face. So off a driver, I think it'd probably go right.
Don't start, mate. You'll be hitting it.
It's it certainly wanted to jump off the wedge a little bit quicker than what
the TP5 did. So TP5, TP5X. It literally, he's hit a TP5 first, had no idea, and then it's gone bang, and he's nearly cleaned me up because I was catching the ball, or at least one bounce,
so
two bounce.
It certainly felt like it wanted to bounce. It's certainly hard off, and like I said, I think just doing little chips, but it certainly comes off a lot quicker.
It's interesting. So they're both 5-piece. As you can see in the close-up, how thin the cover is on the TP5X. And I'm not saying the cover's not thin on the TP5, but the TP5X, goodness me, like that is another brand type thinness of cover, and there's only one, and you can find that out pretty easy for yourself. But that surprised me when I cut the TP5X open. I was so surprised with how thin the cover is, because every other cover is basically the same as the TP5.
So what was your impression of the two?
Literally, I done a test on a day, one day, so I've done two tests, didn't record one of them, which I'm kind of disappointed which I didn't record it, because it was a bit more of a jump. So probably a 2 mile an hour gain in ball speed, and it was a 6 meters in distance.
With the X. With
the TP5X. And then I thought, you're joking me, I'd done a test the next day, again to be a pessimist, and there was a 3 meter increase over the ball I use, Pro V1X, over the TP5X. So the TP5X beat it by 3 meters again, 2 days in a row. That's 7-iron only, as you can see by the numbers.
Did you have a chip and a putt?
I have only had a putt, I haven't had a chip, and dare I say, and actually I'm going to bring in somebody else who is totally neutral. Oh, maybe he's not neutral, but anyway, a rep from another company, he had a putt alone with the ball he uses, which is a Pro V1X and the TP5X, and he just goes, it's bread and butter. He goes, it's oranges and apples. He goes, the TP5X felt so much better to putt with than the Pro V1X. And I felt the same thing, like the cover itself, maybe it's that thinness in the cover, I don't know, but it certainly sounded and felt softer. So even when you were chipping, did you notice a difference? Apart from the jump?
No, they both felt really nice coming off the club. I was just a bit surprised that it came off. But mind you, I only chipping with a 50 degree, so I would have chipped with something else. But
more testing needed.
But certainly the feel of it off the club.
It doesn't feel firm, it doesn't feel clicky, so for what's supposed to be a distance golf ball, or more of a distance golf ball?
And I think that's what surprised me.
Same here.
It jumped off the club, but it didn't go clunk.
Correct.
So some other balls that we've had that have gone good distance, but they have felt solid and hard.
You knew that they felt firm.
Look, the foremost, Apex 6.
The Forte Apex 6,
Forte, right? It goes great distance.
Performs well spin, goes a long way, comes to the face.
Feel it coming off the face.
Click.
Yep.
Yeah, and we saw that in your ball testing and Kira's and everybody's ball testing.
Yep.
Check that out as well.
As where this felt a lot softer coming off, even though it felt like it wanted to
jump a bit more,
jump forward. So
that's the initial thoughts. Like I said, there's a few numbers there. There's a lot more to be done. I might play with them at Woodford.
Yep.
So check that vlog out, guys, at Woodford Golf Course. Hopefully I'll remember to put a link up here somewhere.
That's all right.
And we'll see if it's any different, but from a numbers point of view, for me, a smidgen longer in the air, smidgen less spin. So what they're saying is, over Pro V1X, Eric Loper said something in a video, 3 mile an hour, a little higher launch, a little bit less spin, going further than the Pro V1X.
Bring a few hot dogs out, mate.
There you go. Exactly right. Guys, that's just the quick initial thoughts on the TP5, TP5X. Interesting, a lot more testing, so we'll have the review to come in a little bit of time after we do more testing. Interesting so far. There could be something in it. Who knows?
Yeah, I feel all right.
But to start with, very, very good. Guys, go check them out. They're out now and see how they go. Thanks, guys. We'll see you next time.
Beautiful.